everybody. We are back with another episode of the Four Marks. Except I think we're now 3.5 marks. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. On a technicality for a little bit.
On a technicality. But we do have the stars here. We have my boy right here to my right, Hugh Erection. Huge Erection. We got a Bend over there. And then we have Mike Hunt over here. Yep. And I am Joe Ma.
Very good. Very good.
All right, great.
We're here for another episode of the 4.5 Marks podcast. We've been active everywhere. On Spotify, our other friend, the other Mark, Chava, is doing his Best of the Super Juniors.
Hugh Janus.
Yeah. Yeah, even bigger. No, his name is Ivana Humpala.
Yeah, that's good too. Mr. Humpalot.
Yeah,
Mr. Be here with us.
That is Mr. Hawk. Mike Hawk.
Oh, he's related to Rock.
Yeah. Good.
Anyways, we're continuing on our nice little journey of Banda seeing wrestlers.
Yep.
Last episode, if you didn't give it a listen, we did the triple threat at WrestleMania 20 between Chris Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
So that was 2 episodes ago.
That was 2 episodes ago. The episode after that, which I didn't take part in, because I was a scrub, was these 3 over here. These 3 guys over here.
Yeah, we did
Taker versus Mankind.
At King of the Ring 98.
Yeah. Very good. Take a listen if you haven't.
Yes.
But on to the I guess the meat and potatoes today.
Mm-hmm.
What did we watch, Vonda?
We watched Mankind versus The Rock.
How'd you like it?
It was okay.
It was okay.
Well, you'll see in a bit.
Okay. Fair enough. We like that. How about you, Roman? What did you think?
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I did too.
I thought it was real good.
Yeah, I don't want to get into too many details, but
Yeah.
I just want a yay or nay. What do you think, Jabrim?
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Took me back, bro.
Yeah.
Took me back.
I was 2.
Yeah.
You were 2 years old.
I wasn't too.
I was 3. I was definitely 3.
I was like 3 months right from me too. So
It took me back. I'll tell you what. I was definitely in my infancy watching this again. So
Dope. Good stuff.
very,
By the way,
very good.
For those of you that don't know, it was the Raw episode where Mankind had to face Triple H to become number 1 contender. And he faced Rock that same night. It was like a lumberjack match. Rock had Corporation and Mankind had DX.
Yep. Even more fun fact is the same episode where that one chick gets an abortion or
Right.
whatever it is.
Okay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
That's Goldust's ex-wife.
Oh yeah,
it's
Terry Reynolds.
yeah. Terry Reynolds. I was just gonna say that.
it's the miscarry angle. And it's real bad.
Yeah, the Pretty Mean Sisters, but
It was terrible.
Apparently, it was so bad I wasn't even allowed to watch it.
Nope.
no,
No,
We're not even talking about
no,
it.
it's not even.
This is
you're not ready for that.
This is the only time
You're not ready for that debauchery.
January 4th, 99.
Yes.
Find it on Peacock.
Yes.
Or don't.
Or don't.
We also had a
Fast forward to the end.
Road Dogg and Al Snow in a hardcore match for the
Yeah.
hardcore title.
Yeah, I'll start dying.
Of all things.
Amazing.
Al Snow was taken away by Stretch.
Dude, they couldn't put him in the back of the ambulance. Drove off.
He
Like,
got beat up.
He was already wearing red.
dude, he was face down on a car rinse and I was broken.
Yeah.
That guy hit my car.
But one thing we know. What do we want?
What does everybody want?
What did he come out with?
The head.
All right, we'll get into the scorecard today.
I guess.
Yeah. It was an eventful little Monday night, bro.
You know, we're still watching. From how many years ago?
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, we'll move into presentation. Presentation of the match. So that would be ring gear. The venue itself, did we agree on that?
No venue.
No venue, just ring gear.
Entrance.
Ring
Ring
gear
gear and
entrance.
entrance. Okay. I would say I gave it a 9. I wrote 8, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's a 9. Just because of the fact that they all came out with their respective teams. Kind of showed off a little bit for the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
I think it was pretty cool, especially the whole I guess corporation versus the degenerates.
Mm-hmm.
So that angle in general is pretty sweet in my opinion. So That's why I gave it a presentation of 9.
Roman?
I gave it an 8, but I didn't think about like that part.
I didn't either.
Exactly. So I mean, like, I'll leave it an 8 stuff. No, I like how like everyone came out with their respective group. Rocking on his fucking tracks, you know, it's nice. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, the Rock says.
Came out with Cade, bro.
And Test.
And Test. It's a big boy. 7-footer. All right, Bondo, what do you think?
I gave it a 9 too, for the same reasons actually. The fact that you could really tell the contrast between both teams. The fact that the respective wrestlers came out with the whole team behind them.
Mhm.
So it was basically the same reasons as you did.
Very nice.
It really gave me a bit of an insight on what kind of a wrestler The Rock is too.
Yeah, he
Oh, you
had a
never
lot
seen
of
The Rock,
faces.
right?
No, I've never seen him
Yeah.
as a wrestler.
He has a lot of
But,
faces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you can tell, like, knowing him now, you can tell by watching his old stuff of where he got things and how far those things have gotten him.
Yes.
It's incredible. That eyebrow,
Mm.
$1 million eyebrow.
more than that. I bet you it's worth more than that. Dude. All right, Jibski, what do you think?
I gave it an 8 as well.
An 8?
An 8.
Solid 8?
It's a super solid entrance and everything. Yeah, he walked down with the crew. That was cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to like the posing, more posing.
Sure.
Rock did the posing. Maybe I'm not used to Mankind just not posing.
Yeah, he was all business. He was kind of like, I'm in the ring.
Yeah.
He walked past his team, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they were together.
I did.
I didn't know. And then I asked about it and found out. So.
What happens when you fuck around and find out?
Yeah. I learned myself. So.
That's cool. It's cool.
But yeah, I see where you could give it an 8, just because of the fact like there wasn't no spectacular attire, like it
Mhm.
wasn't nothing special.
Well, it wasn't wrong.
It was a Raw too, yeah. So teach them.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to competitors. So them as wrestlers and how they portray themselves.
Yes. The gimmick.
The gimmick. I gave it 10. I mean, you can't differentiate much more than The Rock and Mankind. I mean, they're both their own wrestlers, easily pickable from a group. You know what I mean? You can't take nothing from them. So I gave it a 10.
I gave it a 9 because I mean I like The Rock, you know, Waxful.
Who doesn't?
I like Mick Foley, but Mankind was my favorite one.
That's fair.
Exactly.
You're
Okay.
more of a dude love guy.
Your
No,
dude love
I
guy?
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that is Mick Foley.
I know. I don't like
He
Mankind.
doesn't like
That
Mankind.
is Mick Foley.
I mean, Mankind wasn't bad, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, and it's also before your time.
Oh, you mean dude love?
That's
No,
before all of
he
our
got the Jack.
Oh, you mean Mankind?
Yeah, Mick Foley.
Yeah.
When you went.
Schmick Schmoly.
Oh, Chody Chode.
Banda.
I gave it an 8 actually.
An 8, good choice.
In my case, I knew of Mankind before slightly.
Yeah, we
I've
watched
seen
it.
The Rock before, and I don't know. I feel like I prefer Mankind.
Over the Rock.
Yes. Which,
Oh.
which I don't know if it's probably we're probably gonna be deferring.
There's a lot of people that are willing to agree with you.
Yeah, that's a hot take though. That's a hot take.
I mean,
That's a hot take. Though.
I figured as
That's
much. I mean, I've heard you guys talk about The Rock before, but I don't know. Throughout the match,
That's a hot take.
well,
I'm not saying it's.
I'm
wrong.
not gonna lie with
Yeah,
them.
That's a hot take.
I kind of agree with it.
well, the thing is, I agree with that to an extent because
Go for it. I'm not.
I like The Rock, but it's because I like The Rock later. I don't like this. Like
You
I
like,
don't know.
you like
I
Hollywood
didn't. I
Rock?
didn't watch a lot after that.
You like Hollywood Rock?
Yeah,
I've
like
heard
space.
you
I like it when
about
people like
Space too.
Oh, Hollywood Rock. They didn't like it.
Then no, I liked it when he came back.
Yeah, he likes space rock.
Yeah, I did.
I like heel rock. That's my shit.
I mean, Hill Rock has good promos.
That's my shit. His snappiness and comeback. Oh man, that's my shit. Well, you said 8.
Mhm.
What about you, Jabbar?
I'm also gonna say 10, but I'm gonna say 10 with an asterisk because Mankind carries this 10.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I mean he. You can definitely tell like throughout the match that he was like giving the Rock the work.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was just the Rock selling a little bit more because of what was happening.
Yeah.
I mean that's all hindsight what I know about wrestling, so I guess that's not fair to judge him.
I just love Mankind's character work. I really love his character work.
It is good.
It's top notch.
It is good.
He's at his prime here. Oh my god, what else can you really ask?
Yeah, his
Early
promos.
God.
He's God.
Yeah, Foley's got
Yeah, ever since he fell off the cage, everybody's just been calling him God. He's came back alive.
Dude, man.
But yeah, I give it 10. I loved it.
Very good.
Loved it.
Very good. Working on, read too fast. Moving on to work rate.
Working on.
Moving on to work rate. I gave this match a 7.
7.
For that reason exactly. I don't think that they were both at 100% or going at 100%. I felt like a lot of the spots. I mean, the beginning of the match was probably the most fast paced of it. When they were at ringside and then through the table, all that. I feel like that was the most. I don't want to say entertaining, but the most like movement of the match. The rest of it was a lot of like back and forth or the Rock walking away. You know what I mean? It was more like letting Mick breathe a little bit. So I'm going to say work rate at 7 for that reason.
See, I gave it a 10 for the exact opposite reason. I like the in-ring work that they did. Like, beginning of the match was super solid.
Yeah.
And he had the whole like, in the ropes, and he's bounced back and forth. Even later, like, I felt like outside of the ring, yeah, like, it got a little messy, because they had so many people outside the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, when they got over to the table, did that whole table spot, cool. It was dope. But when they got back in the ring, the whole people's over, fucking everything else, like, you know. I was just like, yeah, like, this is dope. Like, you know, when Foley had his offense and everything, you know, the sock. Anyways,
Sacco.
Anyways, all
He has a
that.
name.
You have a name. Anyways.
Yes.
Well, regardless,
I believe it.
all the
His
in-ring,
name's Mike Hunt.
all the in-ring work, I really enjoyed. I mean, I enjoyed the outside the ring too, but like, I felt like it was just like there's a lot of like distractions going on, you know.
That's fair.
And not even like in the match, just like in the background, like everyone's standing around. They had 2 reps. Why did they have it?
No, they didn't have 2 refs. They had-
Zane was supposed to be the ref. And Earl had
Yeah, but he hurt his arm. He wasn't refing. He was just there.
He
Then why-
get them
then why did he say he was going to be the ref?
Yeah, but then he hurt his arm. If we watched the whole episode, he would have been answering that question. Yeah, so you're playing Dislike. Sponsor
I
them.
gave it an
Please.
8.
You gave it an 8?
Yes. I feel like just like what Roman said, there were too many people outside of the ring when The Rock and Mankind were outside. I also felt like The Rock was, I don't know, it almost seemed like
I'm thinking
whenever Mankind, whenever Mankind would like try and like do anything to The Rock, it seemed like he was over something. I don't know, because his expressions just got me out of it. It seemed like he wasn't, like there was a lag when he got hit.
Yep.
And the way his facial expressions looked just didn't seem natural.
That's fair.
You're gonna get roasted for that.
The thing about it, that's just how he feels. That's how he is.
In his early years.
In his early years. Yeah, I think he gets better than that, clearly.
It's
But, like,
pretty early.
He leaves in 2003.
Yeah, it's still pretty early.
That's
though.
24
Like
years.
when did he start wrestling and was like over? Well, not Rocky Maivia.
96.
So he's been there 3 years. That's pretty early in a wrestler's career.
He's almost 10 years into the game. 3 years. He's 7 years into wrestling.
But he's not on top of wrestling like he was.
That doesn't matter. You're still wrestling.
I understand, but that has nothing to do. Like you're saying, okay, so let's see. Who else is 3 years in the business that just started out? And they're on the Rock status already.
I guess the closest one would probably be what, Happy Corbin?
Jesus, I don't even want to compare that.
No, the closest.
Yeah.
The closest.
I would say, like, yes, he's been training and practicing, but not to the point where, like, he should be on top of the plant. Like, he was literally the dude for a
But
long
he's
time.
been in WWE since like 95.
That's still only 4 years.
I know, but here's the thing. WWE is still big.
Yeah.
It's the biggest, one of the biggest promotions in the United States. Of course, they're not going to get you just because, so you can get a paycheck. No.
Well, yeah,
They're going to hire you because they think you are the best.
I get that.
And that's what a lot of people, I guess, we're starting to forget that.
That's fair. That's fair. The way I look at it is he wasn't at 100%. That's why I scored it low.
To me, I guess it just means it's just the fact that this is the only match I've seen him.
Yeah,
So,
that,
but
no
by only
reference,
this match, without any reference of him, it just seemed very different to all the other matches we've watched from the same time, where
Well, yeah, we've been watching.
things seem natural.
Yeah, we've been watching some technicians though. We
Cause-
haven't really got into like the show.
Yeah, I guess so. Because whenever he would do something to Mankind, it seemed natural the way that he would react to the punches.
Yeah.
It seemed staged when The Rock would react.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
That makes sense. That's
But
fair.
like you said, I like when they were inside the ring more than when they were outside. Except for the spot at the table. I like that. when Mankind says something about like this man, he's got really great testicular game or something like that.
He got on the headset. He said, "My cat's looking good. He has great testicular fortitude." And then he got
Great testicular fortitude.
And then he got cut off by the ref.
Yeah.
That's
That's super good.
Good stuff.
Go ahead, Jabrim.
Oh, you forgot to mention about the time, Matt, where we saw the rewind of him grabbing Joe Bristol's nuts.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Great.
close.
So he kind of enjoyed it.
Ooh.
So for work rate, I gave it a 9, just because this is what I remember the Attitude Era being: a bunch of people just crowded around the ring,
Yeah.
and then of course once they get to the outside, of course it's gonna get nasty. It's a fucking no disqualification match. It's a brawl. It's gonna be gross. It's gonna be messy. Like I almost expect them to be like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The staircase spot was nuts. Somebody's talking about the damn staircase.
Yeah, that was vicious.
So they basically, the Rock took apart the steps, hit one of the top part of the steps on Mankind, it flopped over, and then he used the other end of the steps and smashed it further into him. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it was good.
Oddly enough, since you pointed that out too, I just remember that like there were a lot of parts where The Rock kind of took the beat from his side and like stopped him from trying to gang up on Mankind.
Yeah, he stepped,
I really like that. Actually.
He was starting to turn face.
Yeah, it
stopped
seems
gang
more.
up.
It seems more honorable to me. I guess.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because by this time next year, I think he left the corporation.
Hmm.
By this time in 2000, I'm pretty sure. Because this is leading up to the Fatal 4-Way.
yeah, leading up to where he rivals with Stone Cold.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a good one too. Yeah, that's a super good one. So you went 9, Jabrim?
Yep.
That's pretty good. All right, on to styles. Remind me what are styles? Are we talking about the style of the wrestler?
Their chemistry with each other.
So yes,
So styles should be chemistry. I'm not changing that.
it's the same thing.
It's the styles.
It's the styles of the wrestler, but
Yeah.
how they
It's
like
how they match. How they match.
So chemistry / style of the wrestler.
Yes.
All right.
It's like wrestling stuff.
Perfect. So I put an 8 because that's kind of what I understood. Them together, it's unstoppable. It sold. It got people's ass in seats.
Mm-hmm.
So it's undeniable. I gave it an 8 for that reason.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 because it was a really good match. I thought like everything about it was super good. And of course, they have these two like large names going against each other. But, so yeah, I gave that.
Yeah, Mick Foley was still the underdog. Nobody thought he could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
They describe him as such.
I'll tell you guys something when we go to build.
I gave it an 8
An 8.
as well. I
Nice.
think it was pretty good when it came to their chemistry together. The way they wrestled, definitely quite a bit of a crowd pleaser. It was great.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Gypsy,
I gave it a 10.
a 10.
I gave it a 10. These guys work way too well together. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
there's a reason that these guys were tag teaming together. These guys were facing each other. They've had like multiple other matches. They've had. If you can go into an empty stadium and have a one-on-one match and still be over for halftime heat, a halftime show, what else is there for you to do?
That's true.
What else is there?
Very true.
I love those guys.
Moving on to Bill. You want to take that one then?
Yes. So, I'm not really going to tell you the build up to the match. What I am going to tell you is how WCW shot themselves in the foot and gave viewers to Raw. So, around this time, WCW was giving spoilers to Raw. So they spoiled this Mick Foley versus Rock match, saying Mick Foley was going to win, and 300,000 people. Actually, it might be more. It was a big number. It was like up towards like 1 million viewers. Switched to Dub Raw as soon as they were told that.
Damn.
And this kind of started the real downward of WCW.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's awesome.
So wait, what? Hold on.
Another promotion.
Okay. Yeah, it was. How did they know?
Because they took a lot of people from WWE to this new promotion.
Oh,
so
They had inside,
yeah.
Yeah, they had insight from the other.
And so
I don't
would-
like that.
They
They did a
spent
lot.
like months like spoiling shows, and this one shot them in the foot because everybody's like, "Oh shoot, Mick Foley, Mankind's winning the WWE belt. Oh, I'm gonna go watch that."
Yeah.
Should I would have too? I would have too. Like what?
So that on the ratings side of this match, success.
Yes. So what would you rank it?
I originally gave it a 7, but
Okay.
now I'm about to bump it up to 8.
Fair enough.
Bump it up.
That's good. Go ahead.
I don't remember him having a match with Triple H.
Hey, I don't think I've ever seen Triple H wear red tights.
I have.
I
That's
have.
what-
In
that's-
my life.
that was when like
The X stuff.
Yeah.
That was before he
Red,
transitioned
though?
to the Cerebral Assassin.
yeah, that was before that.
He would go ahead and turn
Red?
heel and turn into the guy you know now.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like,
Because was it still like on the tail end of like Hunter McKenzie?
No, it was just DX.
Well, DX. Well, he was Triple H,
Yeah,
but he still wore the tights.
yeah. He would come out and they'd call him Hunter Hearst Helmsley Triple H.
Yeah.
Is
Because
what
he
they would
still
call him.
has the same
That's
tights.
a mouthful.
It is.
It is.
I know.
That's why he stopped being Hunter himself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's super fair.
Yeah, he got the tights. It was always.
Yeah, he tore his
I,
squat.
that's right.
First
The first time.
Terrible. Moving on to Banda.
Yes, Fonda.
Alright, well, for me, since I don't know much about what came up to the match, I just rated it in regards to the promo that we saw with Mankind.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Vince. I gave it a 10 because of that.
That was a good promo.
So that was a very good promo.
Very good.
The way that Vince is so hateable, because I've never seen him on the mic,
That's awesome.
and you guys are right.
I'm
He's
happy with this
extremely,
promo.
extremely hateable. To
He's
such an
just good at
extreme.
He's so good.
Yeah,
So good.
it made me want to watch it. It made me want to see Mankind for a moment.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why I gave it.
Very good.
Good job.
On the Roman.
Yeah, Roman.
For Bill,
Yes.
I give it a 7 because that's what I usually do when I know little builds. But I like the whole like rivalry between like Mr. Van Houten, that he couldn't do it. And then he's like I don't believe you, but then he still gave him like the opportunity to.
Now, after I told you what I told you about the Bills, would you change it at all?
No.
Same question to you, Bunda.
I think I'll keep it the same
Yeah.
still, because I mean, it doesn't really take away much of the magic to me at least.
No, but
Yeah.
You can't go.
yeah. Oh, I guess that's true.
I can't really hire you. I'm set.
I forgot you gave it.
Yeah. I went clear cut. I did a 7 just because I don't know much about the Bill.
You do?
But I'm telling you, what do you think?
I still, I mean, I don't know if, to me, I don't know if the, what's it called, the viewership or how many people viewed it that day would mean how well the build-up was.
Yes, that's true.
So, knowing what I do know, though, it's hard. It's hard to say. Just because I understand that Mankind was always the underdog, he was always looked at as less. And then for him to come out and prove himself, obviously he had help, but he proved himself. He got the win. He got the belt. Was that his first main title reign
The world heavyweight. the world
for
title.
WWE? Right?
Yeah, I mean, he's held hardcore belts, tag belts. Yeah.
but not the main heavyweight belt.
No.
So that was,
I think that's his only run with the belt.
I think so too,
Mhm.
because I always picture him with the hardcore belt.
Mhm.
So, but just in general, like that, that's pretty cool on its own. His only reign as champ. The way that he did win it is awesome because it plays into not only their feud against each other, but also other feuds against other people.
Yep.
So it's just it's a win-win in every category. So I'm still gonna stick with 7 just because I don't want to bump it up, I don't want to bump it down.
Foley.
Yeah, Foley. Ha.
Ah,
Oh, you're funny.
All right, now here's where I change up. I'll move on to story. I'll take it back over.
All right.
Story 100% is a 10 out of 10. It just, I have a hard time because I don't know the build, but I know how it ends. That's all that matters. So I'm going 10 out of 10 for story just because of him being the underdog, coming out, showing who's boss, walking home with the belt. So I'm gonna go 10. Go ahead, Roman.
the story?
No, for build.
No, for story.
I was
Not paying attention.
so confused. I mean, I went to said that. That's why I was confused.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I was like, why do you want to build?
Why you asking me questions?
What years?
Making steak soon.
I gave it
It's been a long time.
for storytelling. I gave it an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, I don't remember why, but I gave it an 8. I just like, I don't know. I enjoyed the match for how it was, and the story was like in ring. In ring storytelling was real good, and then I got the out ring outside storytelling, and I was just like,
Everything.
it's still good, but like I don't.
Vince
I-
was upset for a solid
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I
walking
I
up
just
the
felt
ramp.
I swear I saw him tear up.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I swear he probably did.
Well, yeah, he just gave away gold to his rivals,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
to the degenerates of the roster.
Yeah.
The degenerates.
That's where it comes from.
That's what it is.
Degeneration.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I learned something new.
But yeah, I gave it
Yeah,
an 8 just because I thought it was. Oh, I thought like everything was real good, and like I said before, like that outside of the ring stuff, like
Yeah.
it kind of drew away from it. But I mean, besides that, like those two themselves, they have really great like storytelling in the match.
I agree. Fully.
I give it a 10.
Mhm.
I really like the storytelling inside of the match itself.
Mhm.
The fact that you could tell that Mankind was the underdog throughout most of the beginning of the fight, because you could see that whenever he tried to actually counterattack on The Rock was usually one step ahead up until the ending, where he was able to kind of leap ahead a bit. So you could see that usually The Rock was in control because he is the champion. So you could tell the underdog chemistry there between both of them. The fact that oh jeez, I had something and I just forgot. Maybe I'll come back to it. But yeah, I give it a 10. I liked it. Oh, seeing Vince break down as well at the end was also good to see.
It's great.
The very
It's
small
one of
amount
my
that I
favorite
know,
things.
Good.
the very small amount of knowledge that I have on Stone Cold and the fact that he has something against Vince. I still don't know what their feud exactly is, but I know they don't really like each other. Seeing him as the reason why Mankind won, in a sense, well, not the main reason, but one of the helping hands, definitely did it for me too.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. You know, I'd be mad if I was the ringmaster too. So.
Well, he flipped everybody off and just left.
And with a broken
Yeah, see,
Ugh.
I would have got back at McMahon for giving me that dumb gimmick too.
Mm.
But if that is all it was
neck.
about.
Oh shit, dude.
Uh, The
You made me hold a chair and a whip for what?
Man, no, titles. I'd give it a 9.
Ooh, I'm interested to find out why.
The only reason I give it a 9 is because need more count.
Need more cowbell? That's fair.
No, I'm kidding.
This was a very long feud.
With the
Wasn't
reason,
it?
I mean, McMahon and Mankind have been a feud that's kind of been boiling.
Yeah.
But I guess this is kind of a tipping point for Mankind because for the longest time, all Mankind wanted to do was to be McMahon's friend. He wanted
Yeah.
to join the corporation, but they always would take advantage of him. Until finally, I don't remember what it was, but there was a point where Mick Foley finally registered that and it connected, and I was just like, oh fuck.
Dang.
But no, the real reason I gave it a 9 was because I really wanted. This might sound sadistic. I wanted to see Mick Foley suffer.
He should.
Yeah, I wanted to see him suffer. I wanted him to see, like I wanted to see, I guess, those elbow drops to the outside that he used to do.
Mm.
But I just want him to just eat it, like have Brock just roll out of the way. Dude.
They would have given more character.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've seen his WCW stuff. He puts maybe just because his body can't do it anymore. Maybe that could have been it. That's fine.
That's awesome.
But that's the reason.
That's awesome. I love
Because
it.
every time I see Mick Foley wrestle, I'm always like, this guy's gonna eat so much shit.
Yeah,
He's just gonna eat it.
I love that.
Maybe he's still recovering. I mean, this is a year after.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean,
He got up and walked
he
out.
goes
What are you
off to
talking
go
about?
and tax and tables on fire
He got up and walked out.
I mean,
with a tooth in his beard.
Dude, his nose.
No, thank you.
It's
He
bad.
got up and walked out of there.
I don't know. Still, just a year.
I fucking have this pen.
Yeah, no,
We're
that's a
gonna
bad idea.
we're gonna give it a solid
Don't give
Yeah, but that's why I gave it.
That's a great reason.
That is a great reason.
I wouldn't change mine, but that's a great reason.
It's a good.
I love that.
You were expecting him to fall like 20 feet all over.
No, nothing like
Yes.
I want to see what the
Yeah. He didn't suffer enough.
Well, I mean, the finish was fine. The finish was fine.
This is good.
Yeah, definitely. It was very.
It was not
Well, hold on. Outcome.
That-
Yeah.
I was just about to get to that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hold on.
Yeah, let's move on to outcome. Speaking of finish,
Go ahead.
First.
I guess I'll go first. Yeah, I'm giving that shit a 10.
Yeah, dude.
Steve Austin coming out, chair shotting Rock once, and then flicking off everybody, walking
Yeah.
away.
Mm.
I would have not changed that finish.
Especially like the competitors, the way that they brought them two together. Like, everything is stacked against you.
Put a nice little neat bow on there,
Dude.
for you. I was like, here you go, buddy.
It's like even though it's stacked against him, guess what? Stone Cold with a chair.
Yeah. Yeah. Just when Rock's about to win, freaking glass shattered, that crowd
Yeah.
just erupted
Yeah.
once that glass shattered. Oh my goodness.
Straight goosebumps.
Dude, it really was. Really was.
Okay, so you know my answer. What about you?
Yeah, let's go to Bond next.
I gave it a 10 as well.
Yeah.
So the fact that it just was so unexpected for it to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Steve Austin.
that's the
came out.
best. That glass shatter when it's unexpected is
Yeah.
the
Oh,
15 minutes
beautiful.
of Vince just being upset, almost weeping. You can see it in his face, just
Yeah.
all red.
Yeah.
Making the weirdest facial expressions I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you gotta get it on the hard cam.
The fact that the commentator had to eat his words. I don't know who it is, but there was one there who just
Yeah,
kept on
Lawler.
repeating exactly what Vince said.
his law.
It's Lawler.
Was it?
Yeah, Lawler.
Yeah.
He's the heel commentator, so
Yeah,
he's
well,
like on their side.
I didn't like him.
Fair enough. You weren't supposed to.
Well, he did his job correctly.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. We gotta show you some more like R-rated stuff from him.
Oh yeah.
It's good stuff. He's funny, but he's just in this period of time we don't like him.
We had a segment of ECW stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gave it a second 10 because the outcome's nuts. Like honestly, I was expecting it because I had no clue.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo.
They did a good job.
I stressed.
They did a good job.
I don't think it's a 10. So.
I don't think they mentioned Stone Cold that whole night.
No,
I don't think we we fast forwarded.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I know, but we never seen it on the screen. Is what I meant. Like, why we fast forwarding?
I'm pretty sure the crowd popped because no one knew he was there.
Oh, that might be what
It was insane. You said 10?
I gave it a 10. Yeah, I gave it a 10.
Man, the outcome. Yeah, he won his shit. Like he did the impossible.
it was.
With a little bit of hope.
He brought that home to
Mrs.
mama.
Foley,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm almost certain like that's probably what helped him develop. I don't know how early he said that.
No, he's been saying that
Forever?
For
Oh, okay, okay.
I was in the last year at that time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
I was gonna say I don't know if that put the icing on the cake for him, but man,
yeah,
it's a good match. It's kind of a short match, but it's a good match to watch too.
It's a good run, man.
definitely- Yeah,
good run.
for sure. For sure.
That's why I wanted to show you because I was like, dude, he wins the belt. Like,
Yeah.
that's the best part.
Yeah, it was a good match. I did enjoy it.
That was the first perfect score on outcome.
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever done a perfect score on the outcome.
like for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody did a 10
Probably not. Oh, maybe
for the outcome, just for
But what was it for the first match? Did you give it a 10?
I gave it a 10.
I gave it a 10. What was your first match?
First from 9.
You gave it a 9.
Yeah,
We're good.
No, we're good.
So did we do it out of 70 then?
Isn't that what it is?
I think this is the first one that I'm doing in a 72. Because I actually knew a bit about the competitors.
I don't have my phone on. Can't do math.
Kind of one of the. Oh, you want me to do?
Yeah, do the math.
Okay, sure.
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, we can do this off.
Nah, we'll do
No,
that.
we're doing it.
Why not?
Doing it right now. It's taking 5
Thank you,
seconds.
Chava, for editing.
Yeah, we're doing math.
You know, let's see this all.
Yeah, why not?
We need an ad break.
Put it on the Patreon. Put it on the Patreon
Yeah.
once we
Oh,
get one
man.
of those going.
Oh man.
You're 61 too? We're pretty even.
It has well, it has to be.
I don't believe it. No,
I can't do mental math.
ad break. It's probably just like,
So yeah, it's,
I think I had another 9, you had a 7.
I only have one. Oh, that is why.
I have 9. I think you have another 10.
woo!
Yeah, three.
I got 63.
Nice, we almost close.
Yeah,
Yeah. Almost. They got 61.
We
Yeah.
got 64s.
Nice.
I got
Nice.
63.
Oh, I guess
So
it's
one
fine.
less.
Okay.
Nice.
Close enough.
So 61 out of 70 for me.
Same for me.
63 out of 7.
65. I'm champ.
So this was all like this match in general was kind of our three's like one of our favorites, I guess, out of so far the ones that
So
we've
far,
watched. So,
specifically,
or more unanimously voted.
Appreciated.
Yeah, good word. Appreciate.
I'm using the thinking.
I think this is my thinking cap. That's why we had all the time.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
makes sense.
All
Well,
right, Vonda, you got the ass.
All right.
Do you want to continue with Rock, or do you want to go with Mankind for the next episode?
Well, we already saw Mankind. I want to go with the Rock, especially because, well, at least for right now, I do have the other card that I do, and I've never done anything on the Rock before, so I had to do it on him because he did one for Mankind when we watched.
Sure.
Oh, okay, okay.
I remember you saying that it's a hot take, and I'm probably gonna get roasted.
Flame.
roasted.
At least from what I saw from him today, for presentation, I gave him an 8. I don't know, just the whole. That's the Rock thing I just said. I guess didn't really do it for
You
me.
don't know what
I didn't like what he
you
was cooking.
No,
Doesn't
I
know.
guess not.
You can't smell it.
I mean, I could tell it kind of that's what he is.
See, I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, bro. This is a hot take here.
Every ability I didn't see enough because I mean the match was small. It was short.
Just fucking kill me already.
It was short. So I gave him an 8.
Yeah.
Versatility,
Like that.
so I didn't see
Better.
too much on in-ring versatility, so I gave him a 7.
Woo!
Since it seems like the same thing. Body language, I gave him a 7 because they seem exaggerated.
Fair enough.
Extremely so. Moveset didn't see a lot of moves from.
You saw both of his finishes.
I guess I
Or
don't know.
signature
I don't know how I feel about the elbow. I don't know.
I think you like.
What?
He's not one.
You get it, but you don't know how you feel about
I
it.
get it, but I don't know. I don't think I
Enjoyed it.
enjoyed it too much. That's the
Oh, I
first
think here's the problem. I told him how it was created, and it kind of took the luster away from.
thing. Captivation, I gave it a 7. I don't think it was
What's the rest of
too.
the score?
I don't think I'm too captivated with the rest of it. At least in that time.
At what you've seen.
Okay, that's fair. At this time,
That's-
yeah.
That makes sense.
Which is the reason why we can do one on him after it's something different.
Okay, so we got to bring it
on this match. I honestly don't feel like I'm too much of a big fan, which I've heard you guys say that like at least in this gimmick, it seems like people do love him, but there's also people who just don't fly with it.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's just most like
Well, because
controversial.
he's with McMahon.
It's the well, there you go.
He's kind of the poster child of McMahon's
The
group.
golden boy.
So I guess it's like this controversial gimmick. This most controversial one, maybe.
Well, some would say Rocky Maivia was a controversial.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it was pretty controversial because they wanted everybody to. They wanted him to die.
Yeah.
He'd go
Wait,
out.
what?
Yeah, he'd go out. They'd hate him. They're like,
Yeah, they just
die,
like
Rocky,
people
die.
Why?
They said Mike.
Yeah.
They just hated his gimmick. They just didn't want him.
And so they changed his gimmick, and everyone was like, "Hey, cool."
No, The Rock changed his
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He said, "I don't
Yeah,
know."
people didn't change it.
No, no,
No.
He changed. For
Yeah, The Rock was like, I'm wearing shades now.
So he joined the Nation of Domination. That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
He joined the Nation.
That's true. With Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons, Mark Henry,
Yeah.
D'Lo,
Yep.
and
Godfather.
what was his name? Kamal Mustafa.
Oh, was it Godfather?
His name was Kamal Mustafa. But
Oh.
yeah, it was Godfather.
Okay. I was like, he said no.
So yes,
So they don't confuse me.
yes. Different names. There's different names.
I think this is the lowest I've ranked. One of the wrestlers.
Oh,
Triple H, Mankind, and Undertaker.
See, the thing is,
They're
we
all-
don't-
You know what's
pretty high.
funny? You know what's funny? A lot of people think Triple H is where you voted The Rock. That's funny.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah.
Of,
Well,
lot of
I
people
do have Triple H lower than Undertaker and Mankind.
okay, I should.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
It's-
I don't 100% agree with Mankind. Undertaker, I completely agree with your stand. But I also understand the reference that you're coming from and what you've only seen of The Rock.
Yeah, we'll have to show you another Rock match. That might.
which
That's
is
next
that.
episode.
So I'll be sure to like put the Rock again because I mean I even said it on the other scoreboard that it's the first time I've seen him and I don't think I like the match.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Just
But-
that match.
Yeah. But we'll see. If you don't like the other match, then we'll know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. That's
Then-
100%
then after
true.
that you guys can crucify
We
me
can
if
roast
you want.
it.
Yeah. See, I think in this instance, it's who he was going against.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's possible.
It's because Mick Foley kind of slows the match down.
he does.
But that's just his thing.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's where
It's
a lot of it comes from.
possible.
that's fair.
Well, you know what that means? We got to bring out the big guns for The Rock,
Mm.
and that's going to go straight Rock Stone Cold.
Yeah.
It's going to have to.
I'd love to watch it. Then we can possibly like, next time watch Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Then-
fucking saying. We'll show them all the good snippets, like the beer truck and
Oh yeah,
like
Boney.
the good stuff. The good
Good
stuff.
Yeah.
And then that could lead us into Kurt.
Ooh.
The milk
Jimmy Crackcorn, I don't care. Jimmy Crackcorn, I don't care. I gotta let that go. I gotta let that go. I gotta let that go.
Yeah, that's what that. Well, we have ideas, but next episode we'll go into the rock. We'll give you the proper
Experience.
rock tasting.
Experience.
Yeah, rock. Thank you, Rob.
You'll be served by Chef Rock Ramsey.
Yeah,
I see. I'll see what the Rock is cooking.
yeah.
That time.
Ugh.
That's,
All right, guys.
that's everything.
That's everything we got for you here today. Go home, take a shower, get a fucking glow, because we're all marks. Remember,
Remember.
if your check bounces, so do you. Bye bye.
Peace.